Wait a minute. What are the plugs?
Bugs.
Hollow piercing.
Ah, yeah. Those are going to be on his ears, but we can't really see him because his hair's so long. So if you changed his hairstyle, we'd be able to see him.
There it is.
Yep.
Looking pretty pimpin'.
Well, there you go, Ald. I'm glad we can enable you.
Midgan. It's the greatest.
And Midgan also means defense. Defense. You know, they have a giant wall, so of course it means defense.
Of course.
It even sounds like defense from what I can hear.
It kind of does.
Listen to those cheers. The Royals sure have these folks in line.
Subjects, may I have your attention? It is I, Percival Asgard, Crown Prince of the Midgard Empire.
Let's look at this Percival.
Just gotta crane my neck up. Hasn't
like
looked in a while.
It's weird because
His
the
Majesty, my
volumes.
father, and
Well, the
I
sound
are
seems like
pleased
it's
to celebrate
the
with
correct
you
speed.
on this
Yeah.
auspicious day.
The movements are so slow. I don't see anybody.
Well, he's the lamp right there.
Soon
Clearly.
we'll start. It'll be impossible to slip in now.
So the last game used Welsh names, and this one's Norse, says Ald.
After the
I know, it's
opening,
just like that
10
game you were
years
playing
ago,
not too long
Our
ago.
kingdom
That
faced an existential threat.
Valkyrie
From
one, I
demons
can't remember its
and
full
the
name.
terrible spread of demon light.
Valkyrie Profile, that's the one. Good job, Zephy. That's why I have you around. I was watching that every day when I'd exercise.
However,
So I should remember it a little better.
raised a miraculous
Hooray!
sword and
I'm
stood
excited too, Grimmett.
So that the body and soul of the land would not be lost.
Over there.
Whack.
You can climb up if you want, but attacking now would be suicide.
For
And
you,
the
nerd.
name
Yeah, I was like,
of
can I
that
climb
man
up?
Was Artorius Colbrand.
Murder him! My hand, it deserves food!
Victorious.
Of course, this is her whole drive in life, getting revenge on this guy, so...
We actually took it off before the cutscene.
Yep.
None here
Jeffy was just so fast he didn't notice.
familiar with Artorius' noble act. To bring us salvation from demons.
She's very
he
gradually
sacrificed
approaching.
everything.
She's gonna get there eventually. Oh, no.
It's just because it's like an action scene in a movie. Everything seems to run in slow motion.
He's a murderer!
Lord Inominat, one of the 5 Empyreans, and blessed us with the strength of the Malachim.
Hopefully no one's looking up at this very moment. Oh, who greased this thing?
This wall is too smooth.
Oh, she'll be fine.
He serves
She'll just
as a
jump on her
shining
hand if she
beacon
falls.
of reason in
Little
this
Danger
world of
Junior.
turmoil. And reason is what binds us.
Killed him. You took everything that I loved.
And you save people with it.
So raise your voices in praise to Artorius' devoted work, to the Savior who purifies evil and guides our flock.
I just like the sight of the little guy coming over the wall.
Let us call him our shepherd.
Oh God, Shepherd. Well then, that was a thing.
Oh, we get an end
Oh,
cutscene.
yeah.
So is this Percival?
That must be Percival.
This one's Shepherd Artorius, and he's wearing a familiar kind of uniform.
He is.
Kind of.
Okay.
It's not exactly like Sora's, but you know, it's getting there.
Yeah, look,
The
it's a little-
style's there.
A little fancy.
Even though the world was filled with suffering, I had to ask something tremendous of you all.
What?
I entrusted you to endure the pains of reason. I asked you to bind yourselves with shackles of your own will.
How does that even work?
The only blade that can expel calamity.
The shackle's made of my will.
Unshaking reason, and the iron will to do what must be done. And now that very blade stands ready before all of us today. I offer my body and my life in service to the people of this great land.
I'll take your life.
With the blessings of the Empyrean Innominat, I will guide you to a world without calamity.
But in the future, apparently, there's loads of calamity.
Yeah.
Will be nothing but a distant memory.
Maybe it's because we killed him.
Okay,
Maybe we created the Lord's Calamity.
that'd be pretty cool. I'd be into it. I'm Shepard, and this is my favorite wall in all of Midgard.
Fool, he'll see us.
You're the one who killed Laphicet.
What?
You didn't kill me. What you on about? And her hand spontaneously bleeds.
The Shepherd Artorias. That's who you're after?
That's right.
How'd you figure that one out there, big guy?
Oh, and here I was, hoping you'd just straight up pounce on him.
I know, me too.
That would be certain death. No. I need a sword of reason and will. That's the only thing that can kill him.
Well, we can only get calcite and amber ones right now.
Victorious.
Yeah, I don't know where we're gonna find a sort of reason.
How about doves? Yeah, that's right,
At
Grim.
this juncture, we go our separate ways.
Use doves to confuse them, and then you could pounce.
We could have ruined the ceremony. Doves would have pooped on everyone.
Goodbye. Farewell. May your days be fruitful and your nights tormented.
All wants a sort of mithril and
If our
adamantite.
enemy's calling himself a shepherd,
We'll see if we can
he
find
won't be
him.
going into hiding. Let's take this slowly.
The old man behind him. Melchior, I take it?
Yeah.
Let's gather information on these people. If we know what they're planning, we can find a weakness.
They're the most powerful men in the land. If we're going to look into them, we need a lead first.
Eisen, do you have any underworld contacts in the capital itself? Like your friend at the port?
I don't go inland much, I'm afraid. But Ifrid has close ties to a shadow guild. A tavern in the city,
shadow
run by an
guild?
old man called Baskerville. Serves as a
Baskerville Hounds!
A shadow guild? Those sorts of things actually exist?
That settles it. Let's head to that tavern. They'll have food, I'm sure.
Why not?
Oh, there you go.
Hey,
It's
my
prob-
shiny!
It's probably just an elaborate scheme, so we'll, rescue Ifrid, but, whatever.
My
It gives us some
stomach made a
progress.
weird noise.
That's another sign that you're alive.
We have a
The
skit.
exorcists sure were out in full force to see the shepherd's inauguration, weren't they?
What about that guy you're after? Was he there?
What, and have to stand around looking all proper? Nah, that's not his style.
Then I thought he was one of the top exorcists.
That wouldn't matter to him.
Huh. All right.
Actually, Velvet, speaking of the shepherd, I noticed he wasn't using his right arm. Was he hurt or something?
Yeah,
He noticed this? I didn't fucking notice
a long
this.
time ago. He lost the use of his sword arm.
That's what I figured.
But don't get the wrong idea. He's still a master swordsman with his left arm.
I can tell that from the way he moves. His movements are steady and measured, and his chi is centered below his navel.
Huh?
On his dick.
Why does that matter?
Some people say that all the body's spiritual energy gathers in a place about 2 finger widths below the navel.
I see.
Even when he appears to be in a state of total peace, his guard is never down. He's a formidable adversary. And I think I know why my target has placed himself at Artorias' side.
Because he's an
now I
asshole.
want to take Artorias down too.
Neat.
Well then, I guess we're keeping him. Still sad that our cat's chest didn't have anything good in it.
Yeah, just a bastard.
Just those two little cats. Ah,
Don't worry, Zephyr. There'll be ones that actually have things.
haven't had a thing in so long.
You're having a thing dry spell, you know that happens to some people.
Is there like a speed setting in this game? Jesus Christ. I need fast forward like in the new Final Fantasy. Well, the new old Final Fantasy.
The new old one.
Final Fantasy 12.
Okay, I was gonna say, last one I saw you playing was 15, and that one does need a speed setting too, considering you spent 2 hours fighting one fucking giant turtle.
But I platinumed the game, so I never need to play it again.
Well, that's good.
God, seriously.
That's actually what happened last Saturday, is Zephy and Hampan came over to my house, and we just kind of hung out for several hours. Several hours. There's no setting for faster Zephy.
Damn it!
It's probably some kind of bug that I'll need to fix.
Anyways, I played Final Fantasy 15, and the Adamantoise boss took about 2 hours to kill.
I mean, it is a turtle the size of a mountain, so I guess that's acceptable.
I'm guessing this is where we're going, but the exclamation point over here.
Shepherd, savior of mankind who guides us through the darkness. What an appropriate title for Lord Artorias. I believe in him. As long as we
Damn you,
have Shepherd
zealots!
Artorias, we'll make it through this era of disaster.
What era of disaster? Didn't you get past that?
How pompous can you get?
Artorias has already seized control of all religious and secular power in Midgand. But now that he's taken on this new title, he's no longer just an authority figure. He's become the very hope of the masses.
A dangerous opponent indeed.
After seeing that, will you still fight him?
Of course I will. He could be a god for all I care. I'll have my vengeance, no matter what.
He's the opiate of the masses. Possibly.
No, the Hopiate.
Ah, you son of a bitch. Either way, killing him's gonna be like killing Jesus.
Hooray! Did we kill Jesus already?
Well, we were Jesus in the last game.
Oh, that's true.
It's kind of plain.
That amplifies the mana of the wearer. I don't think we mastered anything. Okay.
Neat.
Huh. Alright, to the inn! Right there. See it. Just across the map.
Just take in the music and the lovely visuals.
Talk amongst yourselves.
There we go.
There we go, finally.
Gonna say, all I played last week during our little game day was like Disgaea 5, really. Which is all I've been really playing since I got back from Texas, too. Although I did play another game that I might consider playing offline on recording as well.
What'll it be?
What else did you play?
Some food for the boy.
Mabo curry is
Well, I
our
didn't play anything on
specialty.
Saturday.
It
Oh,
takes
okay.
a week to
Yeah.
stew properly.
Mabo curry.
Some of that, then. Say, do you know a man named Baskerville?
The Hound of
I heard we
Baskerville?
might find him here.
That old man? A scoundrel and criminal who went against the rules of the Abbey. They executed him long ago.
Oh,
Oh,
he did. I tell you he did.
damn it. It's a weird jug type thing they got over there.
Looks like your classic gourd full of
This
sake.
Mabo curry is
Got any
amazing.
gourds full of sake around here?
Could you use your magic to hold that spoon?
He's got Velcro on the spoon. Or possibly a magnet on the other side. You know, it's floating there. It's crazy. It's gotta be magnets.
You
So,
get
hey there,
along
sir.
so well. Is he your brother?
Sir!
No.
No, he wouldn't be, would he? After all,
Who's this bitch?
your brother was murdered before your eyes.
Eat her brains with your hand.
How do you know that?
The shadows watch those who flinch from the light.
I don't flinch from the light. I eat it!
So the guild is still active, even after Baskerville's arrest?
And apparent execution.
That's right.
That eye patch is too
Just
cool.
like how Ifreed's crew continues their piracy, even without their captain.
So you're the contact?
Yeah, doll hats are the
What
greatest.
may I help you with?
I want to know what Artorias is planning.
Information such as that, it won't come cheap.
Catch bad tree fitting.
No,
I
monster!
have here a list of jobs
I don't need your goddamn information.
illegal. Take care of all of them, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Here's a list of jobs. None of them are legal. Go kill people, please.
Okay. We get to pick. Foil an ambush, search for a missing man, or destroy goods. Nebulous goods.
Huh. Let's go foil an ambush.
Stop an ambush aimed at the Royal Medical Society on Danan Highway. Okay.
How is this not legal? I'll do this one.
Take this with you as documentation. It's fake, but it's a good fake. It'll hold up to inspection.
Okay.
You're a butthead.
It's registered to Mogulu's menagerie.
Oh? Was that not the name you gave to the guard at the gate?
Shit, I thought we hit it down right.
I can see you're a group to be reckoned with.
Report back here once you're finished. However, be aware that should you fail...
Then this conversation never took place. Got it. I'll cause you no trouble.
But it was such a good conversation.
I appreciate your understanding.
This is some Blades in the
You're
Dark
welcome to
level
stay
intrigue.
Right.
free of charge.
Just like bullshit they pull out of their ass. Yeah, we totally knew this.
The secretary will disavow all knowledge. You will be left to your fate.
Right. You're missing Captain Ifreed.
Uh-huh.
The captain has done much toward our viability. I promise that I'll share anything I hear about him for no charge.
Yes, sir. That is the exact reason.
Exactly.
She's the leader of the
Thanks.
murderers.
All we know is there was a pendulum on the ground at the last place he was seen. And that Legate Melchior is connected to the captain's disappearance. How? We don't know.
What does he have on his head? Oh.
He has Luger, I think.
Yeah.
That's not a gourd. You want some gourd juice? No? Okay. More gourd juice for me.
Sounds like you've got problems of your own. Do you really have time to take on ours as well?
There was a pit. I mean, she was
That
thrown
bottle
down
is
in it
pretty
for a
big.
while.
I could ask you why you've tied yourself up with Velvet.
Well, I mean,
Wouldn't you tie yourself up with
Me?
Velvet?
really, the hand and the revenge are the only creepy parts, right?
There's no way I'd have ever found my blade again.
It's true. He's indebted to her
Demon
because she
repaying
found
debt.
his sword in a
Ridiculous.
closet in the prison.
Only half demon. You don't know
As
my life.
ridiculous as a pirate Moloch, you think?
Why does he have two glasses?
He's thirsty.
No matter how you look at it, there's nothing reasonable about our rogue existence.
Love how they have a little bloom
And
at
in
the
this
bottom of that.
brave new world
whiskey
governed
bottle.
by reason, a rogue can either rage and become a monster like me, or
You don't seem like much of a monster.
Or
Or
band together with others. Like a ship full of pirates, perhaps.
exactly. I admire Velvet's courage, squaring off against the whole world on her own.
I don't know if it's courage, she just doesn't think about it because she's out for revenge. That's the only thing that drives her.
yeah.
It takes strength,
We'll kill
real
everyone.
strength, and I'm curious where it comes from.